It's time for Wrestling Trivia Challenge. And here's your host, the owner of NoDQ.com, Aaron Rift.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Aaron Rift here from NoDQ.com. Welcome to Wrestling Trivia Challenge, and I'm really looking forward to today's trivia match. This could be Jeff Meacham's biggest challenge to date. We have the tournament winner, the mini tournament winner. We have David here. David defeated two people to win this mini tournament. He defeated our good friend from NoDQ.com, RJ Dove. He also defeated Certified G Jeffrey. David, how are you doing today?
I'm good, fighting cold, but ready to go for the belt.
I have faith in you. I think you have a very solid chance of defeating our champion. You beat two people, and you really showed your stuff in those two matches. You impressed me very much. I did not expect you to do as well as you did. So I think Jeff is going to have his work cut out for him. But anyways, let's go ahead and introduce the champion from Canyon Country, California. He is the reigning and defending, undisputed, not undefeated, but very close. He's only lost one time. Good old JM, Jeff Meacham.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You know, it's funny you introduced me as a champion because I've been on the show on like 4 episodes.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't been around.
Well, you know, people want a break from Jeff Meacham, so I was like, hey, let's do a tournament. Let's scout the world for the best competitors out there. And David, where are you from again?
The Rock of Gibraltar.
That is way down. So I looked it up on Google Maps. So it's a little territory south of Spain, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
That is like, so you actually live there?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
That is crazy. That is a very unique place to live at. And maybe, you know,
Dude,
being there with that big rock, you're able to look out at the sea and you focus on your trivia and be able to clear your mind of all other thoughts.
I have heard so many world champions over the years talk about, you know, the Rock of Gibraltar, and they've been the dominant champion. This guy lives the moment, man. I'm telling you. I'm a little frightened. I gotta admit, I'm a little frightened.
Yeah. You're in trouble, Jeff.
No need to be afraid.
I am in trouble. That's okay, though.
All right, so let's go ahead.
I welcome any challenge.
That's right. That's why you're the champ. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over the rules real quick. You guys, both of you have your experience here, so you guys know the rules, but we will recap for anybody out there watching for the first time, perhaps. So it's the first person to 10. The first person to correctly answer 10 questions will be the winner. Jeff is the champion, so he will go first and have the slight champion's advantage. Each person will take turns answering a question. Each person will have 10 seconds to answer a question when I say go. If he answers incorrectly or time runs out, the other person will have 10 seconds to answer that question. And also, due to the Greg Cherry controversy, we have the Greg Cherry rule, which means if you are in the middle of answering a question, when the buzzer goes off, I will still accept your answer. Now, each person is entitled to one skip during today's match. So if you think your opponent might know the answer and you have no idea what it is, you might want to implement your skip and get another question. So each one of you gets one skip, and that's pretty much it. Do you guys understand the rules?
You forgot the Aaron Rift rule.
Well, are we still doing that? Because some people did not like that whole concept.
Well, they only didn't like it because it made for a very dramatic ending to the fact that, you know, Greg almost got the title back without even having to freaking earn it, really. But yeah. I still agree with that. I still think if we together miss 10 questions each, you should be entitled to the championship, Aaron.
David, do you agree to that?
Yeah, why not? You are taking your time to do this, so why not?
Well, I appreciate that. And trust me, I did not give you guys extremely hard questions like Greg did.
My God, that was a nightmare.
I promise you no questions about Gary Spivey and the Psychic Hotline, whatever that was, that Mr.
The Psychic Friends question. Network. And God bless Mr. Wonderful Orndorff for, making that a thing.
All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. So, Jeff, you are the champion. You will be getting the first question today. So let me go ahead and get to question number 1. Jeff, you are the odd questions. David, you will be the even
What a surprise!
questions
I'm
today.
odd.
You are very odd, but we're all a little odd in our own ways. We watch WWE, so we have to be a little bit odd after all.
Hey, you know what? The fact that I'm openly supporting other companies besides WWE is making me feel odd, but I feel very passionate about the rest of the world of wrestling besides WWE. So we'll see what happens.
Very good. All right, so here we go. This is question number 1 for good old JM. Okay, Jeff, here we go. Who did Samoa Joe defeat in his WWE main roster debut in 2017? You have 10 seconds. Go.
I want to say it was Baron Corbin.
That is incorrect. David, you have 10 seconds. Go.
Are we counting NXT?
This is main roster.
Main roster. So I'm going to go on a limb and say someone like Heath Slater.
That is incorrect. Well, I stumped you guys on the first question. The correct answer was Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe faced Roman Reigns.
Okay, I will say, this is the Jeff Meacham rule. Always go with your gut, people, because I always say that, and I never do it, and I would have been right.
I was there. This was Portland, Oregon, earlier this year. The week after Samoa Joe debuted the night after the Royal Rumble, and then the next week on Raw, he fought Roman Reigns and beat him. I got you guys on the first question, so maybe you guys
always go with your gut,
maybe
kids.
You guys will have regrets about doing the 10-question rule with me, but let's see what happens here. Let's move on to question number 2, which is for David. Okay, David, here we go. This is for you. Who did the Big Show chokeslam through the ring on a June 1999 episode of Monday Night Raw? 10 seconds, go.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sure. Let me. I'll ask you the question
Yeah,
again.
it's really choppy. Just so you know, Chief.
Okay. All right. Who did the Big Show chokeslam through the ring on a June 1999 episode of Monday Night Raw? 10 seconds, go.
The Undertaker.
Yes, you got it. It was, in fact, The Undertaker. So that is 1 for David. And now we go back to Jeff. And by the way, you guys saw Raw with the big chokeslam spot a few weeks ago. That was, basically the same thing as what Big Show did to Undertaker back in 1999.
Right, but Braun power slammed the both of them accidentally through the ring. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think Big Show went through the ring too, but it was so powerful. I think Big Show.
Well, he kind of laid on the edge of where the ring broke. It was kind of like half. It's Big Show. He's a goof. Whatever. Anyway,
yeah. So not exactly the same. Okay, so Jeff, here we go. Question number 3 for Jeff. And remember, you guys both have your skips. All right, Jeff. Here we go. Question number 3. Pat Patterson was the first Intercontinental Champion. Who was the second one? 10 seconds, go.
Ken Patera.
Nice job, Jeff. Jeff knows his IC title history. So Jeff is now officially...
I know my championship history, thank God.
Jeff is officially on the board here. Okay, so now we move on to David and question number 4. Okay, here we go. David, what was the name of Chris Jericho's overweight bodyguard in WCW? 10 seconds, go.
Ralphus.
Yes, you got it. It was, in fact,
Ralphus.
Oh,
boy. I'm in trouble. This guy knows his stuff.
We're very early here. Okay, so now we go on to question number 5. I told you, though, Jeff. I told you David knows his stuff. Okay.
You did. I watch a tournament. I'm not, hey.
All right, question number 5 for Jeff. Okay, Jeff. Which 2 referees competed against each other at the 2001 Invasion pay-per-view? 10 seconds, go.
The WWF's Nick Patrick versus WWF's Earl Hebner versus WCW's Nick Patrick. I almost blew my own answer.
Yeah, try not to be too cute there, Jeff.
Just
say
Earl
Hebner and Nick Patrick, but you got it.
Jesus.
You got it, Jeff. So we're now tied up 2-2, but the next question goes back to David here. Question number 6.
Simplify answers, people.
All right. Question number 6 for David. Which team won the TLC match on a May 2001 edition of SmackDown? 10 seconds, go.
Chris Jericho and Chris. Wow.
Yep, you got it. And that's
I was there. I could have got that. I was there for that SmackDown.
That's true. All right, Jeff. It's now back to you for question number 7. Lucky number 7 for Jeff. Okay, here we go. What was the name of the ECW faction in TNA in 2010? 10 seconds, go.
EV 2.0 or Extreme Violence 2.0, I think was the official long name.
Yeah, you got it. So that's another point for Jeff. We are running neck and neck here. This is so far this has been a very tight race here. All right, question number 8 for David. Which WWE star pushed over the ladder, which resulted in John Cena losing to Dolph Ziggler at the 2012 TLC pay-per-view? 10 seconds, go.
AJ Lee.
Yep, you got it. That's another one for David here. All right. Moving on here to Jeff.
In fact, I've got the duty signed by Dolph Ziggler himself.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Nice. All right, Jeff. Question number 9. Who was the 29th entrant in the 2010 WWE Royal Rumble match? 10 seconds, go.
Edge.
You got it. Not even hesitating. Jeff knew that one. All right, so
you can thank Greg Cherry and repeated viewings at his house of Rumble matches for that one, though.
there you go. All right, David.
All right, Greg. There you go. There, Greg. Here you go. Get your plug, Greg. There you go. Okay, you happy?
All right. We're back to David now for question number 10.
All right.
And this is a bit of a coincidence. Okay, question number 10. AJ Lee had her final match with WWE at which pay-per-view event? 10 seconds, go.
WrestleMania 31.
You got it. I was there for that. That was her retirement match. A few days later, she announced her retirement.
Her and Paige versus the Bellas, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on here to question number 11 for Jeff. This one you might miss. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if you know this. This is fairly recent. Okay. Cody Rhodes made his first pay-per-view appearance as Stardust at which WWE pay-per-view event? 10 seconds, go.
I don't know the name of the event. I don't know the name. I'm just going to say the one before SummerSlam 2014, because I don't remember the name of the event.
Well, that doesn't count. You actually have to say the name of the pay-per-view. And I don't even know which one is right before SummerSlam.
Before Summer, I know. I don't even know.
But anyways, 10 seconds. 10 seconds for David. 10 seconds, go.
Was it Fastlane 2015, maybe?
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Money in the Bank 2014. That might have been. It was June. It was June. So there had to be a July pay-per-view.
There was.
You were fairly close, Jeff. So nobody gets that point. Yeah. I stumped you guys on that one.
What's funny is I was going to say Fastlane 2015, and I was almost sure it wasn't right. So, again, I didn't go with my gut that time. I'm glad I didn't.
All right, so now we move on here to question number 12 for David.
All right. The skip on that one, damn it. Oh, well.
Well, yeah, you guys still have your skips. Don't forget that. Okay, David. David, here we go. Question number 12. Which celebrity was in Jake Roberts' corner at WrestleMania 3? 10 seconds, go.
Alice Cooper.
Yep, you got it. Going back to the 80s, he got that one. So that's another point for David.
Look behind me. You can see my Resurrection of Jake the Snake poster right behind me.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
He knows his Jake the Snake trivia, folks. That's for damn sure. All right, Jeff. It's not over yet. This could easily turn around here. Keep in mind, you still have your skip. All right, question number 13 for JM. Who or what was the artist formerly known as Goldust dressed up as during the final episode of Monday Night Raw in 1997? 10 seconds, go.
Baby New Year.
You got it. Good job. And then he got thrown into the porta potty by Steve Austin.
Well, that was just Steve Austin. He beat up Santa Claus and the baby within a week of each other.
I know, right? All right.
He was vicious. He was stone cold, man.
He sure was. All right. Question number 14 for David. Okay, David. According to Spotify, what is the name of Shawn Michaels' WWE theme song? 10 seconds, go.
Sexy Boy.
You got it. That's another one for David. Wow. David is creeping close. He's got 7 now. Jeff is trailing with 5. So we might have a title change here, folks. we might have a new champion.
Thank God for rematches.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that will be the finale, by the way. If we have a new champion here, Jeff can cash in his rematch on the finale of Wrestling Trivia
Season finale.
Challenge.
Season finale.
Yes.
Season finale.
Yep.
All right. So now we move on to question number 15 for Jeff. Who did Kurt Angle wrestle in his televised WWE pay-per-view debut? 10 seconds, go.
Shawn Stasiak.
Yep, you got it. That was at Survivor Series. So that's
Series.
6 for Jeff. And now we move on here to question number 16 for David. Who was the special guest referee in the final match at the first SummerSlam in 1988? 10 seconds, go.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yep, you got it. That's another one. That's 8 now for David. That was the Mega Powers versus the Mega Bucks, the very first SummerSlam. All right, Jeff. Here we go. Question number 17. Randy Savage and DDP had their first pay-per-view match against each other at which event? 10 seconds, go.
Spring Stampede 97.
You got it. Good job, Jeff. That's 7 for Jeff.
Their
now.
feud started at Uncensored the month before. That's the only reason I almost got confused there.
All right, here we go. Question number 18 for David. Which year was Roddy Piper inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? 10 seconds, go.
2005.
That's it. Jeff was there for that, too. So he's like, and now with that, David's game point. David is game point here. So we'll see what happens. All right. Remember, Jeff, you have a skip. And David also has a skip as well.
I know.
So we might have a title change here. All right. Here we go. Question number 19 for Jeff. How many times was the late Yokozuna the WWE World Champion? 10 seconds, go.
Twice.
You got it. So that's another one for good old JM. So Jeff now has 8. So David, you may want to use your skip if you don't know this next one. Okay. This is really recent, so maybe you'll get this. Question number 20. On a 2015 edition of Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins gave Corporate Kane an all-expenses-paid vacation to which destination? 10 seconds, go.
Skip.
Skip. All right, so we used this skip. All right, Jeff, where was it?
I had no idea. I was going to skip too if I got that one.
Okay. All right.
I was going, please skip, because I'm going to miss it. We're going to both look stupid. Okay.
All right, here we go, David. This is an earlier question.
Where was it, Rift?
It was Hawaii.
Oh,
And WWE did all the. You could have taken. Well, he didn't want to take a guess. He wants to try to cinch this. Okay. All right, here we go, David. This is your skip. So listen. Here we go. What was the opening match of the 1992 WCW Super Brawl pay-per-view? 10 seconds, go.
Jushin Thunder Liger versus Brian Pillman.
That's it. You got it. And on that note, David hits 10. And ladies and gentlemen, out of nowhere, we have a brand new wrestling trivia champion. David from, I can't even pronounce it.
The Rock of Gibraltar.
Unbelievable.
Just south of Spain. Unbelievable.
Brand new champion. So congratulations, David. You won the tournament and you beat Jeff. And I don't think you missed the question that I gave you. You did use that skip. Jeff missed 2.
Yep.
And beyond that, I think that was a perfect record there. Wow. Maybe I need Greg Cherry to come up with these questions for the rematch.
Yeah, right?
So, David, any thoughts on winning the title here?
Well, it's an honor to beat Jeff, and I know he knows his stuff just like I do. I tip my hat off to you, sir.
And I to you. The most important question we have on the entire history of the show is, do you have a big gold belt to use as a championship? Because I'm not shipping all the way to Rock and Gibraltar.
Let me just do something. One sec. Bear with me.
Oh, here we go.
I'll try.
All right, well,
He's prepared, Aaron. I love this guy.
Yeah, he was ready. Well, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
It.
Wait, show it again?
Right, so, show it one more time. A little bit slower. A little bit slower.
Show it again.
Here we go.
Let's take a look at this.
Nice.
There we go. All right.
All right, so there you go.
I don't think it's from my room.
Yeah,
That's
because
on my
that's the
wrestling.
gold too, dude. It's so funny. You had the exact same NWA belt that I had to sell because I needed money, but I had the new one on my list, so thoughts and prayers for Christmas.
All right. So what a finale we have.
Now we have a hell of a season finale because we have the epic rematch between the didn't miss a question challenge champion now against the number one contender.
Yeah, I don't know if that's ever happened. I mean, that was pretty much a perfect record.
That has never happened. Nobody's got 10 straight.
Yeah, that is crazy. All right, so Jeff, you cashing in your rematch for the finale?
Well, just to make it much more interesting, I will definitely cash it in and see what happens next week on the finale.
All right, so
but just think about it. If you win, David, you get an entire winter vacation to celebrate with your championship.
That's true.
I'll make sure I tuck it in very nicely as well.
And that's it. But bundle it up because I'm sure it gets cold back there at the Rock of Gibraltar.
No, I'll be fine. Still very hot. So.
All right,
Well,
David, anything you would like to plug or promote as the new champion?
Well, out in a few days, there'll be an interview with Lynn Margulies coming up, talking about the upcoming Jim Carrey and the Coughlin entry too.
You got like a Twitter or Facebook or anything you want to promote?
Well, you can follow me on Twitter, which is DJIAZ88. So I comment a lot on WWE, and obviously whenever I watch anything retro. So do check it out.
All right. Sounds good. I will also plug it in the comments section on YouTube and mention it on Twitter. So that'll do it. And we'll be back next time for the rematch, part 2. We'll see what happens. That'll do it for Wrestling Trivia Challenge. Thank you guys for watching.